something really cool though I wanted to showcase, and I felt like I glossed over it, during character creation. But if you go ahead and watch it back, I did mention it, but I didn't, at the same time draw attention to it, even though deep down inside I knew it was a new thing. What you have here is Origin, and there are two to choose from. And a fun fact about this is having an origin, or backstory like this, where you can select something like this, was the original idea that Bethesda had for Oblivion back in the day, when that came out. When they were creating it, they always wanted to have each race have an origin. Now, I don't know if they intended to have more than just this two, but them putting it back in, with, two choices, for each race, is sort of like a nod to that, I guess, paying tribute to what they intended to do back then. So you more or less have an idea of what they intended to do back then, to a certain extent, and it doesn't do anything to it doesn't, as far as I know, it doesn't really do anything to your character, make them stronger or weaker, but it's just a nice touch that adds a little role-playing flair, or ambiance to your character, to give yourself a backstory. As a member of a stronghold, you would serve your chieftain with honor, and would make the orcs proud. Your charisma and resilience were honed for when you'd serve. Okay, and from Orsinium, you are proud to have been raised in Orsinium, where you train to be as versatile a warrior as possible. As such, you are better with magic than most other orcs. Ooh, I love that. Now, I mean, I think it would be asking too much, to make it so that, say you pick something like this, and you create your orc, you have a bit more magicka than usual, than say if you picked Stronghold. So, being from High Rock, which is one I picked, you were raised in the homeland of the Bretons. Going through all the great cities of the province made you quick on your feet. So something like this. Was there speed? Yeah, speed. Yeah. You have a little bit more speed. So wait a minute. Ah, what the? It does shit. Look at this. Oh, okay. Oh, I like this. All right, so, fuck. This is. Yeah. Orsinium. So, we're magically inclined. A big stronghold. Yeah, I'm not. Oh, that's. I love that. You see that? Okay, so it actually does something. Okay, so I'm glad they did that. I guess it was not asking too much for them to do something like this, because even if it was just the background and they didn't do something like this, and I suppose it's not so hard to do it anyways. I think that's more of what Bethesda had in line originally for Oblivion back in the day, to when deciding an origin. So I thought that's super cool. I love that. Okay, let's go back to main menu.